All right, welcome back, BPD family. It is me, Big Papa D, and we're back for another one. Today, we're getting back with Sleep Token. Okay, I was all set to do Emergence, but a lot of people clamored for this one. My son asked me what I thought about it because he thought I'd already reacted to it. He's like, you gotta react to this. So I'm gonna react to none other than Damocles. I was really into mythology back in the day. Obviously, Damocles, if I remember correctly, was somebody who wanted riches and wanted to be king. And he was granted that wish, but you always hear the term Sword of Damocles, which in essence is something. In the myth, it was a sword hanging over his head, like hung by a very like one string or something like that. Basically, it's basically no matter how great things are, doom is just right around the end. Impending doom, it could all end like that, and that's pretty much the moral of that story. So I don't know if the vessel is going to equate this to stardom, where how can this all end? You might feel like you're on top of the world, but the end could happen immediately. I don't know. I don't want to pontificate before we even listen to the song. So without any further ado, we have Sleep Token with Damocles.
Oh, I've been waking up under blades, blue blossom days. If only Damocles would hit me back. No alabaster carvings or faces on a farthing would prevent my head from fading to black. And it feels like falling into the sea from outer space in seconds to me.
Wow.
And I play discordant days on repeat until they look like
He's such a great writer. Damn.
When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
Okay. I'm going to treat this like I do on my rap channel. I'm going to run this all the way back, and then we're going to start breaking down the lyrics. Because it's kind of, even though it's a song, a singing song, it's kind of written in a way, I don't know, I feel like this is the way to do it. We're going to run all the way back. I got a lot to say. Picked up quite a few things there. All right.
Well, I've been waking up under blades, blue blossom days. If only Damocles would hit me back.
Obviously, what he's talking about, it might be the pressure of the music business, or I think most artists feel this way. They feel like no matter how famous they get, this could all be taken away, especially if you come from a life that is poor or where you don't have a whole lot. You can feel like it just all can be snapped away from you in a second.
I've been waking up under blades, blue blossom days. If only Damocles would hit me back. No alabaster carvings or faces on a farthing would prevent my head from fading to black.
No matter how famous I get, no matter how much success we achieve, the possibility of just losing it all is right there. I'm not even gonna rewind.
And it feels like falling into the sea from outer space in seconds to me. And I play discordant days on repeat until they look like harmony.
I think he's talking about the difference between his life on the road and being famous and then his real self. Like from outer space in seconds to me. In other words, what I'm doing, what I'm doing on this great journey in this other world that is not, like I'm not comfortable in. It's like being in outer space. But then when the tour ends or whatever ends, I'm back to just being myself. And all those problems that I have are still there. And they still keep repeating so much that they like become harmony. His writing is amazing.
Discordant days on repeat until they look like harmony. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem.
It's he doesn't know when it's gonna end. Could this go on forever? Possibly. I mean, another 20 years, 30 years, possibly. But it's very the hand. Like I said, the sword is gonna fall. The sword is gonna fall. This in your mind as an artist, most artists, 5 years is a long run, and he has this impending doom, the end of what he is. It's almost hard to accept this as life to him, because if he knows it could end immediately. That's got to be difficult. That's got to be so freaking difficult.
It's cold. How will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
Yeah, I mean, it's like no matter the better stuff they put out, then the more people expect from him. He's like, what if I can't just keep doing this? What, eventually the empire's going to fall. And then am I the same guy I used to be? Is this benefiting me in, any real way in the future? Is it progressing my life or making things easier? I mean, what happens when this is all over? And it could be any second. I have a feeling his mind works like mine, because my mind is always analyzing almost every circumstance, and this would drive me crazy. I mean, sometimes you just got to turn your mind off and just go for the ride and see where it takes you. But man, it's difficult when you have a super analytical mind. It's always working 1,000 miles an hour, for sure. Oh, because I listen to his lyrics, and I listen to his music. The last two we've done here, and I get anxiety putting myself in his place. Oh, jeez.
What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
I love the vibe of this too.
Well, I know I should be touring. I know these chords are boring, but I can't always be killing the game.
What I was saying earlier.
No golden grand pianos or voices from the shadows will do anything but feel the same. And it feels like falling into the deep from somewhere way up over the peaks. And I play discordant days on repeat until the tape runs out on me.
That last verse speaks to me of the monotony of touring and playing the same songs over and over and over again. And eventually you probably get sick of it. And no golden grand pianos or voices from the shadows. No elaborate stages or fancy lights or bringing in the orchestra is going to change that, how he feels about it. And all the voices in the shadows, we all know that is. We've had this conversation. The fans are very rabid, and some I've got so much positive feedback from the last video that it really turned it around for me. I don't know. In the beginning, I got some negative Nancy's. The feedback from the last video was just amazing, and it just makes me want to dive in more because I appreciate the writing and really the vibe. So, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just rambling.
Days on repeat until the day runs out on me. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten. Nobody told me I'd be begging for relief when what is silent to you feels like it's screaming to me. Well, nobody told me I'd get tired of myself when it all looks like heaven, but it feels like hell.
This is the old adage: everyone wants to be famous. Everyone thinks it's such a grand life, but it doesn't change who you are. The fame doesn't take away all your problems. The money doesn't take away all your problems. It's still there. Whatever problems you had going in, you're still going to have. And that's soul crushing and disappointing for a lot of people. And yeah, I mean, what looks like heaven feels like hell. Because, like I said, people just look at that, glamorize that lifestyle. And sure, flying on jets, staying in fancy hotels, having millions of adoring fans sounds like a great thing. But if you got emotional issues and you got problems you're dealing with, it doesn't fix it, for sure.
I get tired of myself when it all looks like heaven, but it feels like hell.
Nobody told me I get tired of myself. Is that the real person talking about being Vessel? He's tired of portraying this character. I hope that doesn't upset people. He's not a character. Okay. But you know what I'm saying. Is that his way of saying that?
I get tired of myself when it all looks like heaven,
Or is it the
but
reverse?
it feels like hell. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
It's a beautiful song, but with, heartbreaking, painful lyrics. Musically, it's beautiful. What do we see? All right, someone has to pot. Can you put pictures in the thing? I'll have to look it up myself. I got to see what the. I think it's probably a more macabre version of the beautiful, picture we have there. I'm so captivated by the writing, captivated by everything. A song like that, which is basically, I don't call it a ballad, but you know, very much more low key. It's still, the arrangement is very good, and they made it intricate as you can be without going crazy heavy or you know doing other things. And it's so good. The writing is so good. Me and my son, he wanted to have a discussion about this song, so I can't wait. I'll obviously will listen to this another dozen times and have discussions. You guys let me know what you think about the song. And if I missed any points, because I only have a rudimentary understanding of this group, so there might be, you know, Easter eggs and other things that go into the history of the band that I might not be catching the reference of. As always, the artist stuff will be in the description. Make sure you hop on over, like this video, watch it, then like it, then subscribe to Sleep Token's channel. My stuff will be there too. Most videos, you can hit the 3 dots and hit thanks, and that helps the channel out directly. We have 4 channels. We have the main channel, we have the rap channel, we have the talk channel, and we have the video channel. If you're not subscribed to one and all, please do. I appreciate you. I will see you again. Peace and love.